Do you feel like you're not making much progress when it comes to the guitar? Or maybe do you feel like you're becoming so overwhelmed with all this information going on YouTube, Instagram, maybe just Twitter? I don't know if you learned from Twitter, but so I want you to imagine that your guitar journey is going to be a smooth path because of this information I'm about to give you. Imagine being able to play and show off to your friends. Imagine being able to play beautiful music and just be at peace. If you want that dream outcome, stay till the end because I'm about to reveal the secret that helped me and my students get the results that they wanted in their guitar journey. Now that I got myself out of the way, let me explain to you a brief process. This book is called 10x is easier than 2x. The story starts off by a property management. His goal was to have at least 60 properties managed this year. And the crazy thing is he only had 50. So here's how the 10x is greater than 2x applies. When Benjamin said, instead of achieving small goals in a long period amount of time, what would it look like if he hit larger goals in a smaller period of time? And the property manager said, I was like, I think I got to start aiming for bigger properties instead. Because what he was going for in the past was smaller properties. He was making small growth. And now that he switched it around, all of a sudden he's hitting tons of properties. He hit like 1,500 properties in around 2 months, something like that, right? Here's how this can apply to you and your guitar journey. Let's start off by making a huge goal. I get what you mean. Hold on. So I should have a goal for like 6 months then, right? Instead of aiming for 6 months, instead aim for 2 months. What? Or maybe 30 days. Who knows? The more it scares you, the better the results you will have. Now that you have a big goal, let's optimize for the things that do not matter. Back to the story about the property management thing. When the guy changed his goal from a whole year to 2 months, he had to think to himself what he had to do differently because the way that he was doing it in the past was not going to get him to the goal. There's so many ways to get to a goal. In fact, ChatGPT gave me like 50,000 right now. I'm not going to lie to you. They could come up with 50,000 ways to get there. But just tell it to give you 50 for that goal. So the question is, how do you know which one to pick? Ask yourself this when it comes to learning guitar. What are the top 3 best things that will get me to my goal in less than 30 days? What you could do is eliminate them one by one, starting from the top to bottom, to see which could actually get you to the better result. What Musk talks about is you should not be optimizing for things that don't matter. For example, some guitar beginners have goals such as trying to get better at speed. And then the next week later, they start practicing learning the notes. It doesn't even align close enough to the speed. Like, I start learning notes, but you have a goal about speed, align. And they're trying to work on learning the notes, but their goal is to have the speed. It don't make sense, don't it? It just don't make sense. So here's an action step for you. Enter this prompt on ChatGPT. It will give you 50 ways of how you could get better at your goal. Eliminate them one by one, and you'll find the top 3 that could get you to the goal. And that right there will be your answer to any problem you have with the guitar. Could get you to your results in a matter of days or months. I don't know how big your goal is. And here are some tips that I want to recommend you once you start playing the guitar. Quantity versus quality is a huge topic going on in many industries, especially for guitar beginners that are busy. Should I play more or should I play less? Quality will win automatically versus quantity. And I experienced this myself. And I learned it from Mr. Beast as well. Mr. Beast uploads like twice a month. I don't know. He barely uploads, but his videos always hits. You could do with your guitar journey is instead of focusing on multiple days, especially if you don't got the time for it, let's have one certain day like Saturdays. You always show up on Saturdays. That day will always be the day you show up and play the guitar. And with the list, the option that you chose will help you get to the exact thing. Instead of playing hot potato, randomly picking what to do on each day, you will know exactly what to do. Another tip that I want to give you is get feedback from many places, such as communities, Google, videos. There's so much feedback that you could be doing to improve. Feedback could help you so much in many ways. And people don't really realize that. This tip from a special person called Myron Golden. He said, where you are now is what you learned. Where you want to go is what you haven't learned yet. Which means the feedback is going to help you get to the place where you want to go. Because right now, the reason why you're getting feedback in the first place is probably because you're stuck or you want to improve. So which means if you get the more feedback you get, the faster you learn and the less mistakes you make. My final tip for you is get a support system. Doesn't matter what it is, family, friends, a teacher. Literally all those people are going to help you stay accountable. Friends calling your phone every single week asking if you showed up for the guitar. You know?
Oh, what's up, Bob? How you doing? Yeah, I was gonna practice, but since you called me, I'm still not gonna practice.
You know how much helpful that would have been? Those accountabilities and those people that is helping you with staying accountable is going to help you so much in the long term. So have a friend that will help you or some sort of support system that will get you to that end goal that you want. Now you know exactly how you can speed up your progress with the guitar. And please try this out and not just watch this video. See you in the next video.